Hello everybody and welcome back to Banished. This is part 6. So I believe where we left off we just sort of started building this little village area over here. Just going to slow time down temporarily just so I can sort of keep track of everything that's going on. We're not doing too bad on the whole resources front. How's our quarry going? 60 stone in the last season and we've just gone into a new season, so it's not too bad. They are producing corn and we've got our pasture just ready for when we get some animals in. Now I found out, someone let me know that the marketplace... Oh! Crushed by a rock. It's not our fault. So the marketplace only needs to be within where the houses are. And that's it. Everyone will just... The market person will go to any of the storage barns to get exactly what they need. So if we did that, then we'd have those people inside houses, we'd have all of them people up there, and that... I'm not sure we need one of them like exactly straight away. How's our mine doing? 84, oh yeah, of course we're going for coal, aren't we, these days? We should be making that coal into steel tools, actually. I think I might put someone on that. What have we got? We've got 5 labourers, 1 person working a blacksmith. Firewood is doing fairly well, I suppose you could say. Right, this is the real thing though. How are our gatherer huts doing? Good stuff. That's getting in some leather for us. We need to get a tailor, actually. We think we've got one building here, haven't we? Right, what's the most important thing to do first? I think we'll get our tailor up and running. Got another person working as a labourer now. We probably need to get some more children, don't we? That's working down there, although it's not going to be doing too much, is it? I don't think. It's only 2 people. Forester Lodge is next to it. Did we put a barn there? Oh no, we put a barn up here, didn't we? That was going to be sort of the go-between for all of it, which kind of makes this one a little bit... I suppose none of them are redundant in a way. They're all just where the person can go to quicker, so that's okay. Herbalist is still working because I think someone mentioned that the herbalist needs to be working for people to actually sort of keep themselves healthy, which is doing quite well at the moment. So right, let's get the tailor working. We'll set a priority to that, and we'll up the speed a little bit to speed 5. So we've got these houses here. I think that if we get all of them working as well, then that'll be quite a good thing. And we've got the Forester Lodge. I want to build another Forester Lodge next door to this one, and probably one over here as well, so that we can have these one cutting and one planting at the same time. I think that's kind of the best route to take when doing that kind of stuff. I also want to be able to collect up all of this iron and stone before we get into any situations where we completely run out of this kind of stuff. Plus down here I think it's quite a good sort of area to possibly... We could possibly regrow a bit of forest, but if we used this area up here to be a road sort of region... Where's the road? There we go. We can't have anything go across there, can we? Mountains causing so many issues. I think maybe I'll have another tunnel going through here later on, perhaps. But for now, I mean, we've got some houses there, which is kind of okay at the moment, but we do need sort of a better kind of housing place. Right, the tailor, fantastic. You can start working on some hired coats. This area, I'm tempted to say that there will be a couple more quarries here in the future. They don't get rid of the stone too quickly though, do they? So we could get another quarry in at some other time, but for now I think what I'll say is we'll build some houses here. Let's pause that temporarily. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll have 10 there. Get rid of this one that I made a mistake with. Like that. Right, there's 10 new houses in the future. Let's just pause all of them. Can you set how? I don't think you can actually set things down just as paused, can you? I'm just trying to plan this out as best I can at the moment. Right, with that we want to have, I think, probably a little bit of farmland, just so that the people can actually look after themselves. So we've got one set there, and we'll have another set there. Right, that's 15 by 15. We want to get rid of this one here and put it back in because I made a mistake with that one. Just get the roads going around it. So there's 2 more farmlands. I don't want to rely on that too heavily, so what I think we may do here is sort of start to reforest this area. Where is the Forester Lodge? I keep forgetting where everything is. Right, Forester Lodge. If we maybe reforesting up to where the mountain is would be quite good. So I'll put one there, Forester Lodge, and we'll get him in there pretty much straight away, and along with him we'll have probably another hunting cabin and a gatherer's hut. Actually, that's not making the best use of that, the hunting cabin, is it? We want to make as sort of much use with all of this stuff as we possibly can. So gatherer hut. Right, we don't want it going over the farmland. What's the point in it going over the farmland? So we'll have it going up to the farmland, I guess. We'll do it like that. We'll have that there, and then I think this is slightly larger, isn't it? So we can have this coming down here. Like that. Then get our road going up there. So that's that done. I'm tempted to also probably get another Forester Lodge down here at some point as well. But for now we'll leave that there. He can sort of repopulate this region around here with forest. Right, that's all paused. What are they doing? So for now they should be just working on these houses over here, I think, shouldn't they? They should be. Whether they are or not is another thing. They look like they're chopping it down. We'll increase it. Want to get a few more people going through because we're reducing on our sort of child population now, so that'll cause us a few problems in the future. We've got 6 of them. We could actually just up that a little bit so we get a few more people in each of these. I think one of them's full up, isn't it? That one's full up. This one's got 3. Okay, so 10 overall. Oh, pinning that thing by mistake. How are our tools looking? We've got 55 tools. This person is meant to be making steel tools now. Okay, they are making steel tools. Doesn't look like it gets produced as quickly as sort of other tools do. I guess it depends on the amount of coal that's being produced. They seem to be doing quite well with the coal. Coal seems to be no problem at all. It's the stone that seems to be quite slow. How many people do we have in each of these? 6 in there and 5 in there. So I'm not really sure where the issue is. Let's get some more fuel limit going up. Try and get as much firewood in as possible. And they're harvesting there, so that's good. How is our food looking? We are doing quite well on the food side of things. We'll need to get another farm going as soon as possible. We'll work that as squash and we'll work that as corn. We won't work that or that, however. Not just yet, anyway. Please don't tell me these people are coming over here to work the farm that I've just told them not to. Oh no, they're probably building the roads, aren't they? Something that I have forgotten. A storage barn. That could... yeah, that should go there actually. It needs to go on that side. Away from... or sort of as close to going through the tunnel as we can possibly get, I think. So storage barn. You go in there, we'll put another road on the other side just to make it easier for you guys to get across if you need to. So that storage barn for now, that'll serve all of this stuff. It's a bit far away from these guys down here, but not too much of a problem. And I'm tempted, really tempted for a tunnel through there just to make everything a bit sort of easier, but then that kind of makes... does that make that tunnel pointless? I guess it isn't pointless in a way because they do need to get through there some access at some point, don't they? Right, we're running low on logs now. They're cutting, they're not cutting them down too quick, and he's planting. He should, yeah, he really should be planting because it's looking a bit bare there. And we've got this down here, another forester lodge. It's tricky to know which forest we should be cutting down. I could build a little bridge over here and start chopping all of this down. But again, that's quite far away, and a bit more like don't do too many resources with the bridges and stuff. How much does that take? 4 wood and 1 stone per length. So maybe a bridge across there would be worth it if we got that underway as soon as we can. They're not actually building these houses, are they? We've got 3 builders, they should be bringing materials to us at least. I'm just thinking, we've got all this woodland up here that we're not utilising any of this. Not very effectively anyway. Down here as well. I mean, it's all stuff that we could in the future be using, I suppose. It's winter now anyway, so I won't be using any farms. We'll turn that farm off. They won't work that farm anymore. They'll work this one over here. In fact, I'll tell you what, when it comes back to the spring, we'll get them working both of them farms. I want to get in a really nice harvest next year. Right, for some reason they've decided to come over here and do this storage barn before any of the houses, even though I set them to priority. And this here as well, they've done the bridge, they've run out of wood, I see. So, why did the builders do this? Why did they stay in those houses there that can't be built because there's not enough wood? When there's a bridge and a storage barn over here just ready to be produced. There should be people on this now, yeah. Right, build both of them at the same time. I think we're just going to speed up time slightly. Right, what's going on here? Not enough materials, of course there isn't. It's wood you're looking for, isn't it, guys? Take him off of there, actually. Right, when this bridge is up and running, you're going to go over there and you're going to chop all this wood down. That's it, go over there now. In fact, let me just cancel that order and then re-give it to them, but a little bit at a time. Alright, just collect as much wood as you can, lads, alright? That's it. Nearest ones first. You're doing a good job there. And we're coming back round to the spring. got a nice amount of food underway though. And if we unpause these, they should be doing a bit of everything. Farmers should be coming back on here now. We've got 4 dedicated labourers. A merchant has arrived? Oh yes. What is this going to be? Chestnut seeds. I can't even afford them. Oh well, we'll dismiss that guy. We'll move him along. Okay, so after that sort of dismissal of the trading post, I'm going to call that the end of episode 6. Thank you for watching, guys, and I hope you're enjoying all the series that are on the channel at the moment. If there's anything that you'd specifically like me to do, then please just say, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye. I think we will gradually die in here from poisoning, though, maybe. Do the old finishing attack.
You know what I mean. This is what we trained for.